Hub here, and you'll see you saw those two really cute little girls there. Those are my twin daughters, and you see again here they are in the background of the Pictures Hub.
Oh, wow.
And that customization happens automatically. You don't have to do any work. You can sync pictures from your PC, you can take them from the camera, and we automatically choose from the list of your favorite pictures.
So it's just like a custom wallpaper, huh?
That's right.
Great.
So there are a number of different parts to the Pictures Hub here. This is the gallery, which lets you browse all the pictures on your device. Here's the mosaic, which is recent or favorite pictures, so you can jump in and show someone a slideshow. And this is the What's New feed. Again, we're really trying to integrate social networking. And what this is,
So that comes up in your picture gallery, huh?
That's right.
Interesting.
We've tried to take Facebook and Windows Live and all the social networks that Windows Live aggregates and build them right into the core experiences.
Yeah.
One of the main ideas of 7 Series Windows phones is that these hubs bring together what your people are doing, third-party applications, your data, all in one place. So when I go into Pictures, the feed here is showing me all of the photo activity that my friends have. So if my friends have posted photos, I can tell and jump there and look at the photos they've posted.
That's great.
But that's not the only way that we've actually integrated some social networking features into Pictures. Let me jump in here to the album view. You see this first album is the camera roll. That's if I use the camera on the phone to take a bunch of pictures, they go there. I haven't taken any, that's why it's black.
So it sort of organizes your photos for you in like folders.
That's right. In fact,
Great.
that's what the rest of these are. These are photos that I synced from my PC. In fact, this is a folder hierarchy. So when I jump in, you'll see there's a folder of pictures called Chelan Trip. Here's a folder of pictures called Kids in Action, and a bunch of pictures that are in this folder right here. Those photos synced from my PC using the Zune software that syncs photos and music exactly the way it syncs Zunes today. But the other thing we do down here, and we're not quite finished polishing this up yet, you see all of these albums are coming from Facebook. So I added my Facebook account one time. I only had to do this once. And then when I go to Pictures, in keeping with this theme of aggregating everything together, we pull down your Facebook albums, your Windows Live albums, and you can browse right into them. So if you look here, this is my album called The Twins on Facebook.
So this is all the pictures that you posted to Facebook
Exactly,
right here. That's
exactly.
great.
And the truth is, my twins are now 2.5 years old. So these pictures are like 2+ years old. And I didn't have to do any work. I'd forgotten I'd posted them, and I run into people, and they say to me, "How are the twins?" I can pull my phone out and pull up pictures. So here's this is my daughter Sydney with her older brother, and you can see the comments are displayed. I can pan from picture to picture. You see the picture displayed, and then the comments pop in. This is one of my favorite photos. It makes it super easy. You can deal with the photos that are up in the cloud.
Great. So you're just permanently logged into Facebook.
Exactly.
That's great.
And the really nice thing is that I didn't have to do any work at all.
Yeah.
I signed in once, and all of my Windows Live content, all my Facebook content, immediately and instantly available on the phone.
Awesome.
So that's Pictures.
Cute kids, by the way.
Thank you. So we start out in the Music and Video Hub, and you see this is the Zune area where I could go into my collection. If I pan to the right, you see the history. So the last band I played was Maroon 5, and before that, Jack Johnson. And I can pan to the right, and this is the content that is new since the last time I synced. I synced a playlist and a video. But what I'm going to do is move over here to the Zune area, and I'll show you how the Zune experience looks on the phone. I clicked Music, and here's a list of all my artists. So if I want to play, let's play some Ben Folds. I'll just touch the play icon next to Ben Folds, and Ben Folds will start. I don't know if you can hear this, but
Yeah.
there it is. And in the background, we've loaded a Ben Folds photo from the service, so we've started that automatic customization for you. And I'm going to pause this. Now I'm going to go back. Another thing that's kind of cool, if I go into the Ben Folds
I mean,
page,
it's practically like you're holding a Zune.
it's you really
You
do
really
have
are.
the whole experience of Zune built in. And in fact, this is one of the nice features of Zune HD I'm about to show right here. In my collection, I have these 2 Ben Folds albums. But if I decide I really like Ben Folds and want to find out what else he has, I can touch down here to expand the marketplace, querying the service now, and here's all of the other Ben Folds albums that are available on the Zune service.
Awesome.
Now the really cool thing, if I'm a Zune subscriber, I don't have to pay per track, so I can just touch one of these and start playing it.
Right.
The phone is connected, the service is connected, we're cloud aware, and so if you're a subscriber, it's like having an infinite library of music to be playing from your device without doing any work.
That's great.
Of course, the Zune experience supports music, but also video, podcasts, and so on. And you can get to the marketplace and browse through the marketplace to find additional content and download it right to your device. So one other thing that's pretty cool about the social networking capability of the phone is people wanting to update what they are doing for other people. So by default, we put the Me tile on the start menu here, and that's, as I said, my default Facebook image. But I'm going to touch that and jump into the Me card where I can set my own what's new. And part of the reason I want to show you this...
update your status, essentially.
Exactly. So I'm going to update my status just on Facebook, and I'm just going to type as fast as I possibly can. I'm going to make a ton of errors.
Okay.
I'm going to do that on purpose because it's difficult to type on a phone.
Okay.
What should my status be? Now, this is real, so what should it really be?
Shooting an interview with Laura Foy.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go as fast as I can.
Okay.
Shooting an interview with Laura Foy, period. Okay. So pretty close.
Pretty close.
It got the ab wrong, or the an wrong. Now,
it got interview, though, because
it got interview, right?
Not how you spelled it.
It got interview. Okay, well, so autocorrection was going, but here's the really cool thing.
Yeah.
Autocorrection can be very good, as you see, but it's really never 100%. So what we've done is we let you go back and correct. So I can touch A-B. I'll change that to An.
List of suggestions.
And I'm done. And here, now it's not going to know your last name, so I'll retype that. Whoops, not Doi, but Foy, period. And even better, if you're going to publish to Facebook, you got to put a little character in there. We include the emoticon keyboard layout.
The emoticons.
So I'll give a little wink here on this one, and we'll click Post. And now my Facebook profile is automatically updated.
Now, what was some of the reasoning behind such heavy incorporation of Facebook rather than making it a separate app like other, phones out there have?
Well, thematically, really one of the things that we've tried to do in the new design of Windows 7 series phones is simplify it by bringing together all this complexity of stuff that's out there on the internet.
Yeah.
If you think about the way people use PCs, and truthfully the way a lot of smartphone UIs have evolved, it's about separate apps. You've got your browser, it's a thing you live in. You've got a website, is a thing you live in.
Right, and you have to close one to open another. It's cumbersome.
So what we tried to do was pick the top tasks, so people, photos, music, and video, and create in each of those a hub which pulls in interesting stuff on the web, third-party applications, the content on your device, and the actions of people that you care about so that you have a one-stop shop. It makes it simpler for people. If I'm going to deal with photos on my PC, it doesn't bother me so much to switch between apps. But on a phone with a small screen, we want you to have one place that you can go and see all those things brought together. And that's why we focused a lot on integrating social networks. We worked closely with Facebook and with Windows Live, and so you get not just those two, but also all of the social networks that connect to Windows Live, and that's quite a few. Twitter, Flickr, all those things work sort of natively in the phone. And by the way, there's lots of great functionality that can be added in third-party applications too.
I'm sure,
But we wanted a really natural way for people to do those things by default.
Well, I'm happy that you did. Now, I know you're not quite ready to show it yet, but can you speak to the gaming experience? Because there is Xbox Live integration.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to talk more about the exact specifics of all the third-party applications at Mix.
That's right.
So stay tuned.
Register for Mix, March 15th through 17th.
But what we are doing is we're building in a Games Hub, and the Games Hub will feature Xbox Live. It'll have other third-party games as well, but it's going to focus on Xbox Live and letting the phone create for you a great social gaming experience. So you can connect with your friends and play games with them interactively, not just on the phone device, but on other devices too, the PC and so on. And also let you sort of boost your standing within the Xbox Live community, earn gamer score, earn achievements, all those sorts of things.
Very important. Well, thank you very much. This is very exciting. And as we just said, you guys want to sign up and register for Mix, and stay tuned to Channel 9 because we're going to be covering, we're going to have a ton of videos covering Windows Phone, and hopefully all the way up until you get them in your hands of your very own. Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.